fuck it. What the fuck it do? Who the fuck are you? Franken in my name and I got Franken on my shoes. But I just want a pump, a blicky and a pump. Shooting like I'm Iverson, cause this shit gonna pump, yeah. Can't waste no time. We done grown so much like a great gold vine. Mistake what's mine. We done shot to the top, ain't no rocket science. We bout to blow up. Never gonna stop, gonna drop with no brakes inside. And that's for sure. Never gonna stop, gonna keep this vibe. C20, that token, I'm finna go put it in motion. You don't know what we doing inside of the lab. We be cooking up more than just posts. Way more. Yeah, we plotting and scheming some rich shit. Yeah. We whipping some biscuit. Yeah. And these other projects couldn't fuck with us, cause they don't know my fingers are big lit. We big lit. What the fuck it do? Who the fuck are you? Franken in my name and I got Franken on my shoes. But I just want a pump, a blicky and a pump. Shooting like I'm Iverson, cause this shit gonna pump, yeah, yeah.
Gonna pump, no doubt. Coming for the top, we've been carving out routes. Parksville looking like a penthouse. At the top of the world, I've been chilling with the clouds. Hey, blackout in the booth. Working all night, man, I've been in my groove. AC-130, gotta hit him like Chris Move. Man, these bars coming in hot, ain't nothing new. Doc's in the mood, he been putting skeletons inside the brew. Hey, got the peasants in the room and the citizens here and my governors too. Listen, beat so fine, man. Every time I take a look, I go blind, man. I'm hypnotized, hypnotized, hypnotized.
What the fuck it do? Who the fuck are you? Franken in my name and I got Franken on my shoes. But I just want a pump, a blicky and a pump. Shooting like I'm Iverson, cause this shit gonna pump, yeah.
Back row.
Yeah. I turned to a monster, grew up with no papa. Deadbeat daddy, put more weight on my mother. I just kept on digging, get these diamonds at the rock, yeah. And now I'm here, and I'm blowing up your chakras. Bitch, I need that cargo, money out the iPhone. If we got a problem, then I'm pulling up the rifle. I'm the top dog, you can't name me a rival. You gave your best shot, it was dead on arrival, bitch. When I die, put my ledger in the grave. That's worth the drizzy, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I sold my soul to the fucking blockchain. When I die, put my leisure in the grave. I'm powered up and I'm going nuts, handing out these hits with another cut. Hey, you buying Fiat, man, you dumber than Dumb and Dumber. I might just re-up on some ETH, man, you gotta love it. Yeah, this for my OGs. I don't want a home, I need a togie. I don't want a girl, I want a crypto hoop. And a fur ball with a dental loop. Gas super hot, I don't give a fuck. Big smoke holding up the line, Pizza Hut. Yeah, can I get combo number 2? Put a crypto punk in it. Oh, why don't you? Monster, grew up with no papa. Deadbeat daddy, put more weight on my mother. I just kept on digging, get these diamonds at the rock, yeah. And now I'm here, and I'm blowing up your chakras. Bitch, I need that cargo, money out the iPhone. If we got a problem, then I'm pulling up the rifle. I'm the top dog, you can't name me a rival. You gave your best shot, it was dead on arrival, bitch. Whoa, 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 whoa. New project. I bang with my homies, I love it. Get the gang and the homies in the rocket. Then we met on this bitch, you can't stop it. Ice cold, bear market. Pull up with the gang, new project. Then we met, they can't stop shit. You can't stop shit. Bitch, we poppin'. Pass the ball like a Stockton. Homie, I just got the ETH, I'm stocked in. You done swap, yeah, we swapped it. Then we mend the shit, yeah, we poppin'. Danny boy, gotta watch him, cause he going up to the top, yeah. Independent like I'm Hobson. You don't get it, man, you can't relate. You drop by when the shit's too late. Bad market, it been fucking my mental. I know that shit is worth the wait. All that smoke in my feet, I fade. Another hoes tracking pose fade. Pop toast, FOMO, I fade. Y'all don't get it anymore, okay? Come and fuck with me, but you got to be cautious. Man, it's nuts to me how they rug then go talk shit. I've had enough of these thoughts, make me nauseous. Put a
We don't take no L.
You know what I'm side. I just bought a giant bag. Hit 'em with the I got. Bitch, I feel like Jay-Z. Park 1695, baby. I don't want to pay trading fees. Goddamn, open sea, always raping me. Goddamn, I feel like Goku. Goddamn, I am so cool. I told Shorty that I go. She like, Daddy, why you so rude? I know, baby. Okay, the job's not finished, no. It's not done, man, we not no one hit wonders, nah, bitch, I'm back with the gang and we about to pop off. They going insane for the fucking head job. That's that demon chakra. Pockets on me, Frank. I've been chilling with my monsters. Market's getting tanked, but we still not going under. Nothing really changed, we just building through the thunder. I just stalk my JPEGs, make it go. Bad, the lab say what's yeah, make it go. Bad, I see Shawty all the time, yeah. She looking fine, she just popped up in my feed, but I gotta hit decline. I've been stuck up on the screen, gotta focus on the grind. The Frank said all I need in 8 months, and we out here bleeding. Big market bump is what we feeding. WSB's how it started. Then I copped some ETH and then I went retarded. Blue chips have been the target. Couple big wins, couple losses. Lessons learned. Sometimes you just gotta crash and burn. Phoenix from the ashes, we returned. Homie, we humans, we cannot be perfect. Sorry, not sorry. The job's not finished, no. It's not done, man, we not no one hit wonders, nah, bitch, I'm back with the gang and we about to pop off. They going insane for the fucking head job. That's that demon chakra. Pockets on me, Frank. I've been chilling with my monsters. Market's getting tanked, but we still not going under. Nothing really changed, we're just building through the thunder.
Yo! What's goody? You know, we gotta start it off. We gotta start it off light. We gotta start off high energy. It's Friday. It's end of the week. People hype. People want to feel something. You know, they're tired of the markets being down. They need to feel something. So hopefully that made you feel something. We got a really big show today. Really big show. So much is happening. We're gonna talk Punksville. We're actually going to talk floor because the floor is going up, which is cool. We're going to talk proposals, what's going on in the Discord, and then we're going to get into the markets. We're going to talk about the markets. And then just do some AMA. My favorite part of the show is just chatting with y'all and talking about like cool ideas that like talking about proposals and shit. So it's going to be a great show. It's going to be a classico. What's good? We got Monk in here. I see you, Ken Dog, Evil, Pablo, Daddy versus Daughters. What's good? We have Ryan here, Renz, Henzo, Joseph, Maurice, Hurricane. Good to see all of you legends. Good to see all of y'all. All right, so I feel like I had to do something. Oh, yeah, I was going to send out an invite to the other lads if anyone wants to hop on stream. Mm-hmm. All right, perfect. So how are we doing? You know, we're making big gains. Woo, look at the lats. You see the lats? Oh, feeling good, man. The rear delts are coming along well. The traps are blowing up, making mad gains in the gym, making mad gains. You look fresh today. Thank you. Yeah, I am feeling, I woke up, I think I got like a solid 8.5 hours sleep, slept really well. I had a weird dream though. Bizarre dream. I had a really weird dream. I had a really weird dream. I finally fixed my camera. It was pissing me off. I was like stressing earlier. I'm like, bro, my camera was like 5 frames per second. It was like this. It was like, hey guys, how's it going? It was like really bad. But the power of the internet, the power of Google was able to troubleshoot that baby and fixed her up. How are the glutes coming along? Glutes are thick. My glutes are thick. I had a girl come up to me and ask me how I train my butt in the gym. I'm like, bruh, I don't even think about it, really. I just lift heavy and I use correct form. And I have good genes. Dan just made $70 with my Frankens without doing anything. Lol. Ooh, let's go. How'd you make 70 bones? You flipped it? Without doing anything. Oh, did you win a giveaway? That's pretty lit. Shout out to Monken. Share your alpha, bro. Share the alpha. Yeah, so just a quick update. Anyone who missed out last week, actually, was it this week? Yeah, this week has been really big for us. Let me share my screen so we can just talk, so we can speak about it all together. I just need to find our collection. Okay. So as you know, we are popping up in a lot of places. We've been doing AMAs in different servers, and we are really just pushing FP into new places, into new communities, and getting fresh blood. You might have been noticing there's a lot of new users coming in. This is part of our, I guess you say, outreach marketing or advertising campaign that has been so far so good. But at the same time, we don't want to get complacent or too excited about it because there's still more work to be done. And yeah, but so far, let's just talk over what's been going on. If we check out our analytics here, you can see there's a lot of new people flocking. Our sales are up 200%. Holy shit, that's awesome. We've had on a 7-day basis, we're doing pretty darn good. You can see the floor has spiked up a bunch, which is great. Now, this is all just hearsay. They're say, like, I think we're actually almost at the same. It only does last 30 days. Okay. But yeah, 7 days looking really strong. As you can see, we had very low sales here, and now we're spiking up massively. So we just want to keep up the momentum. Keep pushing what we're doing, keep going really hard. But it's good to see that. But it's there are new collectors coming into the space. We had the Llamaverse collab. We had the Nifty Nuggets collab. We have a couple collabs coming in the following weeks. We might have a really massive collab with a huge alpha group that I'm putting together. So, we're doing everything that we can. The blade is on the grindstone. We're working hard. We want to make you guys proud, to show you guys that, yes, we're building stuff, but we're also expanding the community building, getting in front of new people. Our founders are doing one-on-one calls with basically cold calls with people who've never even touched Frankenpunks before, to essentially just put them on, connect with them, and hopefully convince them to become a holder. Because we're a pretty damn big project. We've been here for a while. We have a fantastic community, so I think we have all the elements to really crush. And it's just happy. Like, I'm not that type of person who wants to oh yeah, we did it, we doubled the floor. Like that's literally like, we need to have amnesia. Like, we need to look at it and be like, oh shit, like, who cares? We have way more work to do. Like, until that hits, like, until we get it significantly higher, maybe we can really be like, damn, all right, things are going good. But right now it's kind of just like not getting too excited about it, and pushing on. But yeah, I wanted to just share that with y'all. It's looking great. I'm super excited, and we're just gonna keep doing 10 ETH, 10 fucking ETH. That is the dream, eh? That is the fucking dream. I'm pretty sure all of us would have a big smile on our face if we got to that point. we'd all be. I mean, if depending on the price of ETH too, that could be a lot of money. So we'll see. Just use Rollbit's NFT feature. I saw that for every Frankenpunk you deposit to their site, you get a bonus balance of $10. So I deposited all mine and I got a $90 bonus. Then I withdraw for a $20 fee. And dude, that's genius. I'm pretty sure that's what's it called? It's like an airdrop. Well, not airdrop, but it's smart. You're making use of promotions to just generate liquidity. I mean, why not? It's obviously an incentive they've created to get people to participate in their platform. But you know, as a consequence, you're gonna have some munkins in there who are just there to yank it and dip. But hey, kudos to you. You just made 70 bones. You know, maybe you should sweep up Frankenpunk. Maybe you should go buy a Frankenpunk with that. I'm just cheesing you. I'm just cheating. I'm just trolling. Henzo was good. Maurice. Yeah, so guys, we're gaining momentum. These are the times where it's just super pivotal to welcome new members in our Discord. So like honestly, if you can do 5 minutes a week, 10 minutes a week, whatever, and any amount of time that you're willing to give to just pop by the Discord, pop by the community, chat with people, it makes a really big difference. It really goes a long way, especially for newcomers. When new people join and we're welcoming them and we're tagging like at here, and there's just a bunch of Frankenpunks saying "Yo, mwah," it gives a very, it gives really good positive emotions, and people remember that, and that is their first impression, which is super pivotal. So now that we're bringing in more people, it's just key for us to be really like tight knit and doing the best that we can. Like that's how we can make the floor go up. Like in another sense, like any of y'all who want that floor to go up, the more active we are, engaged, the better look it will be. You know what I'm saying? It just makes us, it shows that we're an active hardcore community. So this isn't like asking you guys to do anything. Honestly, it's, I know that 20 people here, 21 people here are exactly those kinds of people. But yeah, I just wanted to rally y'all and let you know that a lot of good stuff is coming. And also on the same time, if there's anything you think we could do better or anything that you'd like to see done in the community, anything, any sort of constructive criticism, please. You know, we're not snowflakes, we're not libtards. You know, you can talk freely as long as you're not like saying violent things or saying really mean things that don't help us learn or grow. You know, we're always welcome to hearing what you have to say. Even if you don't want to say it publicly, if you're afraid of being judged for what you want to say, you can always DM us privately. It's something that we'll respect the privacy and not take it public. If you're afraid of people criticizing what you have to say, totally understand it. But I think the more we can just, anyone who knows Alex Becker, his business philosophy is focus on the negatives, be pessimistic, get rid of all the negatives, fix all the negatives, and all you're left is with the positive. All right. If you have a pessimistic lens, it's actually to your benefit as long as you're not a dipshit about it. You know what I mean? Where you're one of those people who are stuck in fear thinking. But someone who's able to just look at all the negatives in a organization, project, business, whatever it might be, the more we focus on them and actually create solutions for them and fix them, it's like if all you focus on is the negative and you fix it, then all that's left is good. So yeah, just wanted to encourage y'all. Any ideas that y'all have or things that we could enrich, give more value to holders, you know, don't be afraid to voice that. That's how we grow together. I don't want this to just be an echo chamber of, yeah, we're the best, but we're not growing, you know. So just wanted to put that out there. Okay. No worries. Oh, I've got what do we have? I have that DAO video that still needs to be finished. It's pretty good. Do you guys want to see a bit of it? Hey, Master Hex, happy to see you. Happy to see you, sir. I'll show you guys the intro of the DAO video. Let me pull it in here. Video file, renders. It's just long, so I need to edit it down, and then I need to add in some more flair to make the middle part more entertaining. But this is essentially it. I'll show you guys the intro.
I'm going to be explaining what a DAO is in 69 seconds. And if I don't do that in 69 seconds, I will do 69,000 push-ups here while explaining it. So, what the is a DAO? You've heard it millions of times. You've seen it on white papers, you've seen it on Discords, you've seen it on websites. DAO this, DAO that, metaverse, meta nerd, mega turd. What does it mean? How can you learn about DAOs without being bored to death? Introducing the new Metaverse Plunger. This plunger has been approved and certified by Zuckerbergstein the 13th. I urge you to watch this video to the end because you will finally understand why DAOs are talked about so much, why they're so special, and why they will and are currently changing the future. DAOs stand.
Ooh, what do you guys think of that intro? I think it's pretty stupid ass intro. The beginning especially.
I'm gonna be in this video, I'm gonna be explaining what a DAO is in 69 seconds. And if I don't do that in 69 seconds, I will do 69,000 push-ups here while explaining it.
Damn, I mean, that's a pretty good hook. That's only 8 seconds in. I think it's a strong hook. I tried to make that video to like kind of organically do well on YouTube. Because there's a big audience on YouTube of people who watch crypto, you know, education and shit. So I think if someone sees that as a hook, pretty darn stupid. Hey, what's good, Jan? Senor, I see some new faces. I see some people I've seen before. It's good to see y'all. Let me just I need to send this link to a couple people. Send that over here. Okay, so let's just quickly go over some of these proposals. Let me know what y'all think of what people are proposing. This is just a rough discussion, so by no means are the things here quote unquote on chain or end all be all. It's just for us to get an idea of what ideas the community wants without it costing and being like on chain. The Discord area is like where we start, and as we find more engagement on these posts, we can then put them on chain. Now, there's nothing stopping anyone from going straight on chain, be able to discuss the ideas, refine it, and make your on chain proposal as good as it can be to really like maximize engagement. Because you don't want to just go on posting on chain stuff with like your dick in your hand without getting some feedback on it, refining it a bit more. You know what I'm saying? So we have 29 active posts, which is dope. The most recent one, this is an important one. Approval of DAO outside council. So basically putting down money to have a council team set up for the DAO legal team. I mean, this is going to be important. Like we have to do something about this, and we have to be at the forefront of this, because I don't know if any of you guys were part of the 2017 cycle and the ICO bust that happened, but basically these ICOs where they were fundraising like as a security, but not following any sort of security, like legal stuff, I guess you could say. And so it was basically like a legal disaster afterwards, and all of that went to total dookie. That's why now when you participate in ICOs, initial coin offerings, it might say like you can't do this if you're in the US, right? So there's definitely going to be a lot of new legislation and updates coming to the NFT space, and especially DAOs. It's a very new technology. We want to be ahead of that curve to protect the DAO from any of that shit, because I think in the next couple of years, if you look at the SEC's stance on fractionalized art, they view that as a security. It's not looking too great. I hope things get cleared up, and it would just be smart, I think, for the DAO to have a legal team to counsel whenever we want to do, like, you know, selling a CryptoPunk or buying this or anything that gets in the realm of profit and profit distribution is something that needs to be extremely careful on how we go about that, and making sure that it's done correctly in a legal way. So I think this is super important. Go ahead and pop in here and discuss. You know, we have great discussion going on of. So essentially, let me read it out. All right. In order for us to operate effectively as a DAO, we need to agree of having so and so as our DAO legal team. Hess Legal represents the Franken DAO collectively and not any individual member of the DAO. All members understand that the Franken DAO is authorized to engage with Hess Legal Counsel. The Franken DAO collectively identifies Hess Legal identifies LLC from any claim that the member or members of Franken DAO may make against Hess Legal, and the proposal will be adopted retroactively once the Franken DAO launches on the ETH mainnet. We get an idea of how much it will cost. Looks like a couple Ethereum as a retainer. And the proposal, yeah, okay, nice. We have the proposal managers, our co-founders, and they have our site here. And yeah, it's just a good discussion going on of, I'm not against this, but like, what will the services be used for? Is it for contracts? Is it for smart contracts, trust, real estate, business ventures, taxes? This council is a general council for the DAO entity. It has nothing to do with the proposals passed, more so to do with legal structure for the DAO. With hiring a proper legal team, I think it's important exactly what they're offering. In my opinion, going for someone well-connected in the space is important. Does this firm know? Did they go to college with like the CEO of Nike or Adidas? What else are they offering beyond a legal structure in mostly unregulated space? What about what is this? Domiclying the project out? What about making the project outside of the US? Wouldn't it be better from a regulatory perspective? Yep, that would be an obvious move, but it does not provide protection for our members. And furthermore, the only structure that makes sense is a Cayman Foundation, which costs over 50 grand to set up. It also requires one of the core team members to live in the Caymans full time. I like the Caribbean, but not that much. Yeah, so that's true. It is going to be a pretty penny to do the alternative, the Cayman Foundation. So, anyways, I'm not going to read through every single one, but there are some great ideas here being proposed by everybody: team members, community members, mods. We have one called the Franken Punk Brew. Apparently, there's this like NFT project where you buy their NFT and you can make your own custom brew. Invest in the gold membership. This is interesting. So ideas that are worth exploring. I think whenever we're proposing ideas, we also need to be aware of like who's going to create this, right? Who's going to oversee this? It's one thing to have an idea, but it's also important to think about, how are we going to go about this? One thing that I propose, I think this is a sick idea, is we make an art upgrader and we only make it available to people who have staked for whatever, a month or something, or it could be even less, like 2 weeks. Or it's only available to someone who has voted at least 5 times on the proposals in the DAO DApp. And in return, they're allowed to upgrade their art for free. And it's essentially like what DGods did, where you can add a new attribute and it changes the metadata and adds a whole different characteristic. Because I know that there's some people who are not happy with the look of their Frankenpunks. Just like certain color and trait assortments that do not complement each other well. And I totally understand that. So I think that would be an interesting idea and help to encourage more utility behind taking your Frankenpunks off of OpenSea, or, not listing them and locking it up and causing a supply shortage. These things are really important. So I really encourage you, if you have any ideas, please go into our Discord, start putting the ideas down. If you don't have access to the proposal discussions, ping someone in the lab or submit a ticket and we'll help you get that sorted out. Okay, let me get back to stream. Let me get back on stream. Let me see this. Brazil. Yo, what's good? I'll go to Cayman. I'll go to Cayman for you. Yeah, I know, right? Like at this point, I mean, yeah, it sucks. The whole regulation shtick with the U.S. is so behind. They have to get their shit together. The U.S. government's got to give clarity. Just give clarity, because more and more people are going to flock to these other countries that provide that clarity, and the U.S. is just going to lose out on all that intellectual capital. You think that, you're doing something good by banning this or waiting so long, but you're not. You're just losing the people and losing the dominance that your country could have in this industry. But it's like you just have weak, stupid people running the show, like Gary Gensler and all these, to put it nicely, F-tards that are so out of touch. So it's just tough. But hopefully we'll get something figured out. But anyways, yeah, Punksville, it's going great. We have momentum. That we're I think we're just a few weeks away from the DAO being done. Oh God, what just happened? My webcam just deleted. What's going on? Please run Camera Hub. It's working. The heck just happened? Okay, I'll just unplug it, plug it back in. El Gato. I knew you were from the Cayman Islands, Daniel. You're using an Elgato webcam. I knew this whole time. Oh, that's showing the. Okay, there we go. I like how it's like. Don't show my messy room. That's why I'm using a green screen. Oh, good lord. Yeah, what's good, Axe? Alrighty, let's chat. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's get some chitty chatty, witty watty. Okay, hold up. Hold the phone, my G. Hold the phone. Share the screen. Okay. So we got so much to talk about. There's scam bankman fraud, all this FTX nonsense, blah blah blah. There's always some BS going on in the market. So I'm gonna do my best to dissect it all in an entertaining way for you. Let's see. What do I have here? Okay. Here's just some life advice from Becker. Sell all your stuff, get a cheap empty apartment with a desk and a bed. Remove all cheap dopamine like games and social media. Remove all your distractions like friends and partying. And in other words, just move. Repeat. Don't change your lifestyle till you're rich. It's that simple. People just don't want to do this. I did this for 3 years. I lived in a crappy ass basement. I paid American. I was paying $300 a month American for my rent. And I was just living dirt cheap. I was living cheap. I was still making gains. I was having a lot of fun. I was able to enjoy myself without feeling miserable. But I sacrificed a lot, and because like a lot of us are in this industry for financial freedom, and you need to understand a lot of financial freedom. It's not just about crypto. Like crypto can be that for you. It can be an avenue. But a lot of it is just yourself, your spending habits and your lifestyle, right? If you can contract your spending, live somewhere cheaper, get some roommates. I lived with a roommate for a year and a half in that location. Maybe negotiate down your rent, try to work mobile so you don't have to spend money on a car and going here and there and gas. And, now you lose two to 4 hours a day commuting. Try to commute with a bike or try to take public transportation so you're not spending so much on a vehicle. The more you can really retain your income, so like your spending is only 10% of your income each month or 20%, then you're in a spot where you can stack up cash and actually buy assets over time. How are you going to buy these crypto assets if you're broke? And broke, you could be making $200K a year and still be broke if you have a stupid car lease, expensive penthouse, horrible spending habits. You're just mindless with your money. But broke is not just a matter of earning high income. It's what do you retain? What are you keeping after your expenses? So, the rule of thumb is you want to keep 50%. That's my minimum. I try to go even more aggressive. I want to be keeping 80 to 90% of my income. Sometimes that's not realistic each month. So you can actually buy whatever, the NFTs you want to collect, the cryptos you want to collect. Yeah. So it's really good advice from Becker, and your spending and lifestyle is completely within your control. At the end of the day, you don't know if you're going to get a high salary job tomorrow or if crypto is going to go to the moon. It's completely out of our control. But what isn't with your control is how much you spend and your lifestyle choices. It's 100% in your control, 100%. So there's no random factor there that you can't manipulate or impact to make a difference. So I love Becker always gives really good advice. This is hard. This is too hard. Life is about being happy. Insert excuse. You know what is way harder and would make me truly unhappy? Doing shit I don't want to do for a paycheck, limiting my life experiences to only affordable things and worrying about money for up to 50 years. I mean, he puts it simply, like hustle now, bite the bullet now, and live like a king 5 years later, maybe even earlier, depending on how hardcore you go. That's my philosophy. Now, I'm a single man, well, borderline single. I don't have kids. I don't have dependents. I have hardly any liabilities. So I'm able to do extreme shit. You know, I'm able to do stuff where I can live in a dungeon if I wanted to save money. Um, just know the difference between things that are being that you're being that are being marketed to you for your own disadvantage, right? Like weekly partying is fun, but at the end of the day, who the people you're benefiting are just like the club owners, the managers. They're making so much. Some nights they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some nights these venues, and so just be wary. It doesn't mean don't go party, don't have fun, but there's always smarter ways we can go about it. And sometimes what you have to do is just change your circle. Like legitimately, I've had friends that I've just wiped, that I've legitimately stopped talking to for various reasons. So just little 2 cents there, a little 2 cents there. NFT God says gaming will be the single most powerful bridge between Web 2 and Web 3. I mean, this is an obvious one, right? I feel it's inevitable. He says, not only is it the perfect use case for NFTs, but it dominates the entire attention economy. Movies, TV, music revenue in 2018 combined was $50 billion. Gaming revenue, $134 billion. That's freaking nuts. $134 billion. So it's triple. It's borderline triple movies, TV, and music combined. Gaming is the future of Web3, period. Yeah, I mean, he's got a point. The gaming industry is insane. It's insanely valuable. I think we all know that. I think we all know it's coming, especially if you're in this live stream. You definitely know it's coming. It's just a matter of like how, like what is it going to look like? What products? What should I invest in so I have exposure to that upside? And when? When? I mean, I'm bullish on Gala. I think if there's any titan in the space that's going to like showcase Web3 gaming's potential, it's going to be Gala. Let me see here. Stack sats and NFT crypto. Meh. Yeah, Nathan. Lol. I'm broke. We live in our own prisons. Yeah, it's true, man. It's true. I think the smart thing is to just invest in studios. If you wanted to like get exposure to crypto gaming, don't invest in one game because there's a high chance that one game could fail. It's very hard for one game to perform well because so many games fail. People just don't know it. All right. You just look at like CSGO and League of Legends and Fortnite, and you think that like, oh, you launch a game, you get rich. It's so competitive. It's so tough. It's not easy. So you're better off betting on a studio because the studio can just be like, all right, this fucked up. Let's try another one. Let's make another one. They'll make a host of games. A couple takes off, and that studio is banking, right? So I think infrastructure and studios are the play here. If you guys wanted to look into stuff like that. Oh, look, the market's pumping. There's something called Exceed Me. I think they're trying to be like a Steam type thing. You could go down the list. This thing hit $1.50 during the bull run, which is fucked. Look, $1.99. Now it's down 98%. That's crazy. Look at this chart. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. And then it's just been fall down from there. If we look at Ultra is becoming like a Web3 Steam. Ultra is actually, yeah, Ultra's down a lot too. It's Ultra looks pretty dope. I actually like Ultra. They're making like Steam essentially, but for Web3 games. You can see they're making like some Launchpad. I mean, I don't even know particular. There's a lot out there, but the ones I would bet on is Illuvium for sure. Illuvium has the it factor. ILV has that it factor. I hold Illuvium, so I'm obviously biased. But I think it's a good time to buy. Like if you ever want to get into games, it's a good time to buy now because you're now at pre-FOMO prices. You're at like fair value prices, in my opinion. And if anything, they've just gotten better from a tech side. The ones who are really building they've just developed more. They're further down their quote unquote roadmap. It's just a better type situation, and now they're at like the ICO prices of what they charge. I think they charged investors like $25 when they did the ICO. So I mean, dude, it looks like Ethereum in its first cycle. Ethereum did a ridiculous multiplier, and it touched it's eerily similar, not the same price ranges, but it's eerily similar to Ethereum's 2017 bull run and bear drop. So I'm bullish on Illuvium. I think gaming is still has a bright future. It's just a lot of bad actors have been totally decimated. I mean, do you think Axie Infinity is going to come back? Let's see. Wow, Axie's down to wow. I'm just astonished. Axie has literally fully reset before the bull run took place summer last year. I mean, think about that. It went from $3 to $150. It's absolutely bonkers. Those gains are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, this must have been all leverage at this point. Like, so yeah, the market's deleveraged. It's still up 5,000% from 12 cents. That's insane. I think Axie has a future. I do, because they have so much money. They could just make a new game. They could just make a new game under Axie. I mean, they were definitely market leaders, right? I mean, I have not done any digging on Axie at all. I don't know what's going on with their game, but I hear that they have an active community and they're still building shit. So I guess we'll see. Maybe they'll have a bright future. Maybe they won't. I don't know. I haven't done research on Axie, but like, if you're talking about a AAA game, Illuvium has the it factor, and I think like the price, Illuvium at the market highs, there was no products done. There was nothing. It was just pure speculation. Now they have Illuvium Zero, the game, the asset manager. They've done the land sales, and they've released so much gameplay footage, both of the sandbox game that they have and the auto chess. So I'm very bullish. I'm very bullish on Illuvium. I think this is going to have a lot of potential in the future. So yeah, not financial advice, just my financial entertainment opinion, as I like to say. But I think blockchain games. Let me see. Anemo is another. I like Missing Frontier and Gala both got big backing. Let me see. Sorry. Yeah, Gala both got big. Yeah, exactly. Frontier and Gala. What's Frontier? Biased is good. Good. Great staking on Illuvium as well. Yes, the staking is dope. I'm a big fan. I am a big fan of Illuvium. Just if you just go on their site, man, it's very posh. It's really well put together. You can tell that they've got incredible designers on it. Their products are looking delicious. Like, the development is not done, but they're super transparent with the development process. They have weekly streams. They're super active in the space. So they're really hardcore in this. And you know, when Web3 gaming takes off, I could see Illuvium being one of those top 10s for sure. Auto chess, it's combining like Pokemon collecting plus auto chess. It's just such a cool fusion. And then you have like the incredible art, the amazing sound design. They're having all of those elements that gives newbies and people who just like games and don't care about tech at all. They're creating a game perfect for people like that gives you those good emotions and dopamine of like, fuck, this is sick. And a quality gameplay loop. You know, don't sleep on Illuvium. If you're bullish on crypto games and you want, you know, exposure to some of the top dogs, I am betting personally, I think Illuvium will be massive. Axie Infinity, I missed that a lot. Yeah, I remember I was supposed to, when I first got in the space, I was supposed to be a manager for Axie Infinity teams, but that quickly changed. That quickly changed. That was going to be funny, though. I was basically trying to assemble a team of people to train our Axies, like to run it as a business. But I think that's also the problem, is like so many of these games are just DeFi. Like, they're just bullshit. They're not really games. And when the money aspect goes away, people run off, right? So the way that it should be designed, I think, is people should just be they should just be good games with NFT tech underneath that rewards you for your play experience through clout and status. It should not be money, in my opinion. Once money comes in the picture, like, let the market do that, right? With if you guys remember Team Fortress 2, people would earn these skins and shit and they could sell them and earn money. But the game was not designed or sold as a money-making game. It was a genuinely fun game, and the speculation and market aspect was an afterthought. That was just purely done through the community. So I think the more you can find studios that are making really fun games and are adding and are not like, it's tricky. Like, I don't have all the answers. It's just my opinion of what I've experienced. I've played several of these, DeFi games, and it's always been like a lackluster gameplay experience that, it's okay. It's not like the worst thing, but once again, like the dopamine was always for money. Like when I was playing, I was like, oh, I'm getting more tokens. I'm getting more tokens. And now that the market's gone to shit, what do people do? They go play League of Legends. Like, those games are always going to be relevant to some degree, whether we're in a recession, a fucking depression. There was like footage of like bombs going off in Ukraine and some kids like playing League of Legends, like right beside like a building exploding or whatever. Like, bro, it's crazy world, right? But the gameplay experience is going to be important, and the gameplay experience comes down to those things: quality art design, good sound design, good game theory, a good gameplay loop, some sort of addictive model, and in a good model that rewards, how do you say, progression, a good progression system, so you come back, a good replay system. So like League of Legends is the same map every single time, but there's literally like a billion different possibilities that could happen, and it has such a good loop of you wanting to try it again and try it again, of like, oh, I want to do this, oh, I almost got the item, oh, I would, like, it allows the user to just get infatuated, you know. So we'll see. Helix game should be different. So much sell pressure on token inflation. Yeah, that's the one thing with Luvium, is there definitely is a lot of inflation there. There's a massive amount of inflation. I mean, that's true if you look at the circulating supply. So I think it's fair to assume that there's probably more downside to come, especially if the market doesn't go kaplammy. Or if the market does go kaplammy, like if we just drop to hell. On the same token, though, like, I think just because something isn't inflationary does not mean that demand will come. So I think it's important people to balance the two. There was tokens that were like appreciating like crazy, even though they were quite inflationary, just simply because of demand, right? So never underestimate the power of demand, right? Just because, oh, something's inflationary, it's trash. I completely understand that perspective, but a video game, I think, it's a lot different than like hard money asset, So I don't know. We'll see how she plays out. Let's see what other Becker called the floor. So Alex Becker has been buying NFTs like a madman. If you go through his feed, he's buying like Azukis, Bored Apes, CryptoPunks. He's buying his favorite blue chips, and he thinks that the bottom for the NFT marketplace is in. He believes the bottom is in. His reasoning is that he does not view these asset classes as the same. Here you go. Why I'm buying NFTs right now. People don't buy Lambos to flip them for fast gains. Heck, they usually lose money. They buy them for the experience, the meetups, the status, and the joy of simply owning and collecting the cars. People buy collectible assets all the time with no financial incentive. This is how I believe NFTs will and are being bought now. Dense people are viewing NFTs purely as a way to make fast money. What they are missing is the most real NFT people are buying them like Lambos, aka simply for the joy of being a member or own the cultural historic significance of each piece of tech. I didn't buy a punk so I could sell it for a quick 5x. I bought it because I want to own the first NFT collection, and $80,000 is a fair price for me. CryptoPunk. I bought my first Lambo the same way. The shift in buying will change how established blue chip NFTs are bought and sold. They won't be so much focused on gains. Thus, a lot of flipping will stop as people are buying to own, not to sell. And you see the consequence of people not giving a shit about the floor and just wanting to own it for, the reasons stated above, is it causes a supply crunch, right? It causes a supply crunch, and as a side effect will aid in the price appreciation, as more people are just collecting to own, and they're not there for like, I'm just here for a month to flip. No, they're like, I want to be a part of this community, right? So the sell pressure will slow as people start to prefer the community and the asset over the dollars it can be sold for. This is why crypto is different than NFTs. A coin's only purpose is to be sold for more. A NFT's purpose is to provide the owner joy via ownership. Azuki, for example, the members holding find more joy owning than the 13 Ethereum. This is a big shift, and buying behavior is shifting to this motive. No one's really trying to make money in NFTs anymore because the fast money is gone. So why are they buying? Simply to enjoy and hold, which I am doing. That's it. I don't care if the market is flat. I don't think other collectors do either. Again, people buy collectible assets at a loss outside of crypto all the time. Lambos, art, rare books, zero intention to sell. And frankly, I think you are nuts if you don't realize this is happening in NFTs now that the greed culture has been purged. The end. You don't believe me? Why are golden apes and zombie punks still selling for millions despite the market conditions? Because NFT collectors find more joy in the asset than they do the money they can sell it for. This single motive is why I think a bottom is forming in blue chips. Pretty darn good. I think, hey, there's Zenjamin right here. Pretty darn good. Hey, we got Brandon here too. I like how it shows you like the people that you follow and the replies. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, man. It's pretty darn dope. Pretty darn dope. I agree with this point of view. He's a realist with a nostalgic point of view. Yeah. Exactly. If you believe, always dollar cost average into your positions. Yeah, exactly. More super good advice. Real collectors want the kudos. Who's following the Porsche NFT drop that's coming? Oh shit. I gotta get on. I gotta learn about that. Let me search that up. Shit. Fuck am I agree with his point of view. He is a realist with a nostalgic point of view. Porsche NFT drop. How does this work? Is it a collection? Exclusive Porsche. Okay, let's learn about it. Daddy is putting us on right here. Okay, so Porsche just entered Web3 with its first NFT collection. Over the last 2 years, legacy brands have been starting embracing the physical and digital realms. 2021, we had Coca-Cola minted and sold their NFTs to benefit Special Olympics International. Less than a year, Nike released their Crypto Kicks collection, selling an NFT sneaker for more than $130K. Meanwhile, Gucci has been regularly experimenting in Web3 with drops spanning film, digital fashion, sculpture, and more. Okay. Yeah, these NFTs are going to go super fast. The first Web3 project Porsche has planned is a 7,500 piece NFT collection based on the classic Porsche 911. Oh, bro, the Porsche 911 is classic. Yeah. The NFTs are scheduled to be released next year, and Hamburg designer, 3D artist Patrick Vogel will create each piece. After making a purchase, holders will help shape the design of their individual NFTs. Specifically, individuals will be able to select a route for their NFT, performance, lifestyle, or heritage. Each route embodies a specific aspect of the Porsche's premium brand identity and will influence the overall design and character of the NFT. Dude, that's fucking cool. You can like customize it. Over the subsequent months, is it Vogel? Vogel? How do you pronounce this? Vogel will work with the user input derived from the initial sale to prepare each NFT as a special 3D asset in Unreal 5. Okay. Interesting. Ultimately, through this new virtual brand presentation, Porsche aims to expand the appeal of its sports cars to encompass coveted artifacts in the digital world. To this end, when outlining the aesthetic of the 3D visuals, Lars Kramer, is this Jim Kramer's brother? Porsche's manager of innovation and methods told NFT Now that the team drew on Porsche's heritage, typical Porsche elements, and modern lifestyle to put together blah, blah, blah. Shit. Porsche's Web3 future. In addition to the drop and in January, Porsche is also working to integrate blockchain tech into the existing and future processes. Specifically, the company noted that its innovation management team sees promise in moving the purchasing experience and supply chain into Web3. Bro. Vehicle and sustainability issues are being explored. So, how exactly is Porsche planning to execute this strategy to help spread the word regarding its NFT launch? Dive deeper into the rest of the Web3 efforts. Porsche is hosting a panel on November 30th, and now they're in okay, you're doing AMAs. I mean, that's pretty clean. You could put it as like your Twitter banner or your OpenSea banner. I mean, this is obviously going to do very well. There's no doubt, no doubt. Like they're already such a big brand, and you're literally going to have like Giga Chat holders wanting to get a hold of this. So the floor is probably going to be ridiculously high. I'm interested in how they going to do a whitelist model? Is it going to be a Dutch auction? Is there anything here about that? Creating content, content that is centered, driving as much as engagement to the online users. What's more on Web3? Allowing to co-create. I like the co-creation aspect. That's really cool because it's like you get to customize your NFT a bit, which is really dope. Venturing into new eras has always been the spirit of our brand. We're excited to enter Web3 with our first NFT collection. And if this is the first one, you probably want to be a holder of it, mainly because the OG genesis of whatever project, there's usually going to be like opportunities and like airdrops and stuff down the road of like if they launch a second collection, they might even airdrop some. This is all speculation, by the way. I have no fucking idea, but I'm just speculating. I mean, I'd like to get my hands on this. Does anyone know how they're going to be dropping that? Register for allow list through website or hold a partner NFT. Oh shit. Okay. Porsche will be fire. Could get a POAP in Miami for the allow list. Oh damn. 7,500 is limited at AF. Super limited. Because like once again, it's a massive brand, right? So I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of demand for this, especially by like whales. Porsche NFT. And be super careful like clicking on links and stuff now that this is like news. You're going to have all of these motherfucking scammers who are going to be imitating them and saying, "Oh, sign up, click this link here, sign in with your MetaMask." So you need to be extremely careful trying to get this whitelist. You don't rug yourself. Oh man, the Porsche is such a beautiful car though, man. It's like so gorgeous. Love that. Let me find their website. Porsche. Oh, I don't want to go to Porsche Canada. I just want to go to the global site. The hell's this? Welcome. The Porsche. Is there anything that says NFT? Fuck. Okay. I'll have to find it later. But interesting. It's not open yet. Okay, gotcha. This is the beginning of NFTs. As companies and independents learn how to use smart contracts, new avenues will emerge and bring new levels of utility. Precisely that. We are literally in the process of witnessing these products being made, and I really do believe the first mover advantage in crypto is ridiculous. Think about like the guy who got Bitcoin at 50 cents, the guy who minted a free CryptoPunk, the person who got Bored Apes at half an ETH. The first mover advantage in this space is ridiculous. So that's why I'm always keen. I'm always so stern of like stay and research, learn, because you never know. Like you really never know. Like it's not just about like having massive bags. Crypto is that space where poor people can become loaded if they just do the work and research and find those early opportunities. Seen the Adidas gear drop, Metaverse clothing? No, I haven't. Metaverse clothing, eh? Yes. Adidas. Interesting. Huh. In December, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Punks, Comic, and G Money welcomed Adidas Originals into the metaverse. The physical merch claim window has now closed. Oh, damn. Product claim is open Claim now. Do you hold an ITM NFT? Oh shit. Looks pretty cool. Cyber Week. Interesting. BAYC hoodie, punk comic leather jacket. Oh, damn. I feel like we need to do some sort of cool exclusive merch for like Franken punks. We should do something where like it's gated token access and it's only available for like DAO members or something. I think the way we can keep adding more value to our NFT is we just keep putting exclusivity and all of the utility behind people who stake, right? Stake your Frankenpunk, you opens up the store and you can purchase shit from the store. You know, that would be really cool. Or and then maybe it would just be cool if it was very limited and like really exclusive high-end merch. Like we can make the basic merch that's available to everyone, but I think the more we put exclusivity behind the NFT, the better. Artifact is the best metaverse gear team Nike. Check silver stripes. That's what I like. That's what we like. Okay, let me just see what else I wanted to discuss here. Okay, NFT music. Is this actually becoming a thing? You guys hear about Uniswap launching their own NFT aggregator? I'm just seeing here. Nifter. Clickstream says Nifter started raising 40 million seed round. Oh, this is just an NFT. So I do think NFT music's going to take off at one point. There's really no site or place where it's so easy to buy the masters and royalties of music. You know? Like, where does an artist go if he's like, shit, I need some money. Can I send 10% of my equity to someone and receive like 100 grand? You know what I mean? Like, where do they do that? Where do they fucking go to do that? Label. It's always going to be labels. And that comes with fucking God knows how much paperwork. And it's not that simple. Hell yeah. Did everyone claim the 300 USDC if you use Genie back before April? Genie. Wait, what? Oh, damn. That's cool that they did USDC giveaway. Reminds me of Looks Rare. Or Looks Rare, like if you trade it up to like a couple ETH, or they would give you a certain amount of tokens for free, depending on how much Ethereum you traded on OpenSea. Smart shit. That's how you get word to go around, right? Yo, did you use Genie? Well, you can get $300. Just go sign in. It's like the Mr. Beast meta, the giveaway meta. Can I? Oh, yeah, I can actually put some tunes in here. I've been working on some beats. I think I said this last time. I should make music. Like, I don't know if some people are asking, are we going to have more Franken music? I just think there's not enough hype right now for that to be important. If there was more hype and people really were asking for it, it'd be a no-brainer. But I think anything music related should just be done for other groups, you know? It should be done for other groups. It should be done for like Llamaverse. I should make music for them and here you go. And like for free, like no strings attached, just give away good shit. Where's the beach man, Dan? The man? Where's the beach, Dan? The man? No beaches around here, bro. The muscles don't sleep. The lats are coming. The lat. It's all about the lats. Know what I'm saying? The rear delts. You know what I'm saying? Apple owns music. They do. 100% on NFT music. Crowdsource funds for studio and producer time. NFT could allow for concert takes claim. Do not let wives watch this, man. So funny. Sorry. Here for you, Luffy. It's okay, Stella. I'm covering up like a Muslim woman. I'm all covered up. You tell your wife to come through. I'm not, I really don't want to cause. I don't want to be the reason for your divorce. Okay. Now we're kosher. Now we're kosher. Too funny. Now we're koshy posher. Let me show her a couple more tweets. Then I think we'll just laugh at some random shit and we'll call it a day. Okay. Okay. We talked about this. Talked about this. FTX. Oh, here we go. FTX. FTX wasn't a crypto problem. It's a criminal problem. As a tale as old as time, a con man tricks unsuspecting victims into giving them their money under the guise of his high morals and trustworthy character, and then runs off with the funds. I think we've heard the story a billion times. This has nothing to do with crypto. Usually, I'm the one trumpeting the presumption of innocence. He'll get that someday in court, I hope. In the meantime, no one benefits from ignoring the obvious. The man said FTX didn't invest customer funds. The assets are fine. We've seen enough to call it what it is. But also know it's not a problem. A problem with the underlying tech that has been exploited to build his sham business. The opposite, in fact. The very purpose of crypto is to remove gatekeepers and middlemen from the financial system so they can't perpetuate fraud like this. Precisely. And that's why we did this shit. It's just it's the point of crypto is to get rid of all these middlemen, but unfortunately it's still going to be a part of crypto, like, because people clearly want it and they're going to be using these apps and they like the speed, but you don't own your keys. So when you put your money on these exchanges, none of that money is truly yours. It doesn't matter what the hell is on their paper. They own your keys. So that's one thing to be really worry of. Like, even with MetaMask, I think MetaMask tracks your IP now. So if you are interacting with some site that the US doesn't like, or a certain government body doesn't like, they now have the power, I think, to blacklist your MetaMask wallet, right? Because they can track your IP now. That recently became a thing. I don't know if you all know. My friend lose money in FTX. It's very sad. Yeah, a lot of people lost money. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because you like FTX Arena. You had big celebrities promoting it. We were the most insured, the most well regulated. Bro, how are you the most regulated and you rug so damn hard? Like, what kind of regulators were these? Like, what the fuck? Own your keys. I mean, it's simple as that. That's just this. Fuck SBF. Just own your keys. I'm done. I don't even want to talk about it. It's just I go through my feed and on YouTube, and it's just people just can't stop talking about SBF. And I understand it was such a big story, but it's like, holy fuck, man. It's just too annoying. Like, there's so much good stuff happening in the underbelly of crypto from a business perspective. Like, we saw Instagram, I think, last week, with Polygon and other minting stuff, and it's apparently been like very smooth. We've had a lot of great developments going on, very bullish developments actually, and it's just completely crowded by this cloud of fear and uncertainty and contagion and all this shit. But honestly, crypto is holding up pretty damn well as long as Binance doesn't blow up and Tether don't blow up. If Binance and Tether do not blow up, we're going to have a good time as long as we can find, some sort of, as long as inflation cools down and we get some sort of clarity in the bigger markets. Crypto is probably going to see a lot of upside, maybe in the nearby future. Hopefully we go back into a more positive territory. But right now I can understand people's uncertainty of like, contagion, crypto, inflation, tech stocks, are they going to crash? All this shit. So I understand that. I am weary. Like when the market is swaying in one direction, everyone is fearful. I'm just being skeptical of like, most of the time when everyone sways in one direction, they're wrong. Just like when we were at the top of the market and people were buying $60,000 Bitcoin, they're like, paper hands, thank you for selling your Bitcoin at such a low cost. I will gladly take it and I will sell it back to you when it's 200 grand. And now it's like 16,000 and they're selling, So it's just interesting. Yo, G Money revealed his identity. Check out this Chad. Check out the Chad. Did you guys know D Gods? Frank from D Gods also revealed his identity. Oh, this is funny. Class of 2013, third crypto winter. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I wasn't sharing my screen. Oh shit. Yeah, we need to watch this. This is what I wanted to. Okay. So G Money revealed his identity. Fuck, where is it? Okay, here's the lad. He's got a good beard. Rather handsome lad. Frank from D Gods revealed his identity. Class of 2013 on the third crypto winter. Turns out Frank from D Gods is a brown boy. Shout out to the brown boys out here. Let's just take a quick peep. I think he just uploaded a video. Where was it? Is it still out there? Yeah, here we go. Here's Frank. This is Frank.
Do today. Maybe feed the fucking pigs. Let's fucking go, guys.
Shout out to the Big Nose Gang. So that Frank is doxxed. Man, people going crazy over Frank. He's definitely doing shit right when you just look at how they're moving. Utes and D-Gods, massively successful. Shout out to them, man. Definitely learned a lot from just seeing how they've grown and their podcasts and stuff is really cool. There he is. That's awesome. FTX Miami. What is this shirt? Take off this shirt, fam. Yeah, so that's cool. D-Gods, I like that he docs. It's awesome. And now we're gonna check out this music video. 1 second. Fuck, my tabs are okay. So NFT music video featuring Snoop Dogg, Champ Medici, and a Cardano co-founder. Guys, my English today is so bad. I'm sorry. Okay, so there's a music video release with Charles fucking Hodgkinson. Let's check it out. Okay, let me just make sure the audio. Is working. Let's go, brown boys. G Money is helping Adidas. No way. Okay, I think there is sound. It says mute screen audio. Let me just double check. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Share screen. System audio. Boom. Okay. Got it. All right, let's check it out. So Clay Nation is an NFT on Cardano. And they just released this video, I guess, well, it's 11 days old, but it blew the fuck up. 500,000 views. Okay. 420, nice.
Blame it on my mama from all the crippin' I see. Blame it on my grandpa, all the hustling me. Blame it on my daddy, I can't walk.
Oh, you guys see that CryptoPunk?
Grandmama praying at the world see peace. She wanna roll like a swisher. I understand I'm that nigga.
Dude, that's sick.
Being seen taking pictures. When she gone, I don't miss her. She called me twice, I ain't calling back. But withdrawals got me coming back. She called me twice, I ain't calling back. But withdrawals got me coming back. I keep my hand on the duffel. I stay on my hustle. Who the fuck you think better for this?
Charles.
Why the fuck would we settle for less?
That's hilarious. No way.
Stuck to the plan, leveled up.
What
Oh,
the
fuck
fuck?
that Benz, it was us. I can never change up now that I'm
Bro, this is
on.
hilarious.
Most ain't built for this here.
Lambos,
We
private
stay
jet.
down when they run. We gon' face what they
Out on the
for.
farm, okay.
We'll be here when it's done.
Clean.
I'ma shake this shit like a tambourine and make him kiss on my pinky rings. Bow down to a fucking king. Too handsome, baby, for you to be my fling. 80,000 on some caviar. Blues on me like Avatar. I'm a player, baby, you can't break my heart. I built your brand, I could pull it apart.
Doggy got things on the midi, bop like Diddy. Doggy gon' bang for the city ever since my nigga was a itty bitty. He always had it in him, acting like me. No, not
The
really.
private jet.
He would play with my money. Now
love
it's like
the,
me playing LeBron and Dirty.
The animation, sorry, what is this called? The claymation, super cool. Really, really dope.
Playing Bronny, same force, same source, all in the same sport, balling on the same court, bang bang.
Yes, sir. Charles Hoskins, what it do, nephew? ADA.
This is too
Great
good.
Nations. Agent Zero.
Charles Hodgkinson.
23, aka Bron and Bronny. Champ of DC.
This is too good.
Peace. Well, what do you know? Oh. What do you know? We taking over this shit. Bang, bang. Yes. Clay
Beat is really good.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
That was awesome. I gotta see the behind the scenes. Directed by Big Wes. Dude, I love that Charles was on this. It's so funny. So I guess this was like their promo that they did for their collection. I'm assuming that they, hired the all the talent. Death Row Records. Holy shit. Are you serious? This is insane. I need to do more digging. I'm not entirely sure if I'm 100% correct on this, but yeah, that looks like 2 months ago. Look. Champ Medici, Clay Nation. So Champ must be, is this his project or is he like the star talent on it? Looks like they've been doing music for a hot minute on here.
She from Bogota, she like Justin Bieber. It's snowing in this bitch, I see Anna Essa. I stay ready with machete on my dresser.
Interesting.
I feel like Prince when she let me dress her. What size car you drive? What flavor house you want?
Lil Flexin. Let me see this.
And I ain't selling shit. I'm holding on to all mine.
Dude, this is dope. And I told you, I mean, I feel like a pioneer in the rap scene when it comes to crypto, but it's just so good to see more people coming through.
Champ DC. Claymates. I turned the news off cause I got tired of hearing old shit. Trying to manifest investments. Give my babies all new Teslas. Quarter of a century. Wise young head. Ain't no tempting me.
I mean, I fuck with it. I'll do some more digging on this of what this exactly is, but this has got my attention. So this is the Claymates YouTube channel hosting Clay Nation Records and Clay Labs digital content. Clay Nation is a multi-dimensional clay animation metaverse project bridging arts and culture to Web3. With origins in an NFT collection created from handcrafted, randomly assembled clay traits, the Clay Nation project today consists of 2 generated art collections, major collaborations with industry leaders, as well as early development of an expansive festival environment, the Clayverse. Interesting. Have y'all heard of this before? Claymates. Damn. I guess they're pretty big on Twitter. Bro, maybe we could get a collab. Find us on Rug Radio. Oh, man, they're doing a lot of great shit. Yeah. Always say GM back. Their art's cool. Damn, they're doing like events and shit. Very dope. And they got a pretty hardcore community. Is it on Cardano? Like, why have Charles in it, right? I think it's a Cardano NFT. What's this? Oh, this is their metaverse experience? Clayverse? No audio? Okay. The hell is this? What the hell did I just watch? Okay, enter. Good Charlotte, Clayverse, Clay Paper, Stake. Okay, so this is the art. It's on Cardano. Oh, on the ADA blockchain. Interesting. Take me to the marketplace. Okay. Floor is holy shit. How much? 3,000 Cardano? Bruh. 30 million in volume? That's a lot, bro. Would this be considered a blue chip on Cardano? Can I do the calculation real quick? What's 3,333 ADA is? I'll find out right now. Let's find out the dollar value. $1,000 floor. 1,068. Wow. What do you guys think of what we just experienced together? Definitely Cardano. It's like Dan's songs. Always sad. Inflation's good for crypto. Always said inflation is good for crypto. Just hasn't broken from the stock trend. Eventually, we will break from that trend and cause ETH is now in a deflationary value. ETH will peg against deflation. Bro, ETH is gonna go kaboom. Like it's literally like one of the only blue chips that is truly like deflationary now, which is really freaking cool. Like Bitcoin is still inflationary. I think it's right around gold's inflation. That will change in 2024. But you're so right. Yeah, inflation is really good for crypto. It shoots up the prices of these assets. But you're right. Yeah, we're stuck on the stock decline, and that's a whole different conversation. So as soon as equities find a bottom and the confidence comes back, right? All the money on the sidelines, it's going to be ridiculous. There's so much money on the sidelines. It's insane. It's trillions of dollars, I think. It seems dope. It's 800 pounds. Damn. I mean, I like the way they're going about the content. I think they're marketing like geniuses. They're doing it really, really well. And to be doing that in a bear market is really freaking impressive. Shout out to Clay Nation. That's sick. They have the same, I think, same owner distribution, around 45%, 43%. Pretty cool, man. Pretty freaking cool. I would like to do some sort of rap collab, but I don't know how that would work. Maybe I should send them like some tunes. But that would be interesting. I'm definitely going to look into DMing them and seeing what we can do, because we have an entire mixtape. If we can be early on, some of these musical collabs, could play out really well for us. Oh, damn. Yo, the clay stuff is, wow. The clay stuff is like done in real life. So it's not animated. If you look at this, if you look at what they're doing, look at this. They have like a camera and they have literally made a clay of Charles. Pretty freaking nuts. UPFPs. Dude, it's so cool though. It's really well done. I'm going to keep my eye on this. This seems interesting. Ooh, they got, later we have Kenobi and Render ETH. Chat about their upcoming event. If we could do a spaces with them, that would be a cool collab. I'm gonna get busy in those DMs, see if we can get something going, because I love their art. I love their content, and they're clearly serious. You can tell they're like a legit community. Oh, this is so cool. Look at this. Dude, that's nuts. Look at them. Wow, that's nuts. Dude, the amount of work this takes is insane. That takes a ton of work. Incredible. Really cool shit. Really cool shit. I'm happy I came across that. I was making a DAO proposal to allocate ETH to finding artists and bringing them into Frankenpun's label. We've discussed that with the core team. I would love that. I think that should 100% be a proposal. I think you have I'm pretty sure you have access to it. Hex. Drop that in there, because that is something that would be a massive win for us. If we could find these artists early and help incubate them, help them achieve what they want to achieve and provide resources to aid their journey and their growth, and at the same time benefit our holders by, creating value for Frankenpunks. It's just a great win-win. Need to do it with Doc. That's some work, right? For real. All right, this pretty much wraps up our show. There's not too much else I'd like to cover. I think I got through the chunk of what I wanted to discuss with y'all. Let me see here. I think, yeah, make sure you do that. This is why I want to buy real estate, so we can have a base for a ton of cool shit. That's true. Yeah. It'd be so sick to just have a base full of like creatives and entrepreneurs and just like pure brain power. Now we're thinking of like making our own think tank, because virtual is great, but dude, when you put humans in real life together, it's just so different, it's way fucking different. So yeah, I like the idea of having a base. We just got to see how that would logistically be done, but I'm on board with you, Hex. I'm on board. You guys want to look through some cringy songs that I've made? Let's see here. Let's open up Fruity Loops. The world is yours. Tis indeed. I was making a beat. I was making some tunes. This one was just like a beat I was putting together. Let me see here. This one's actually kind of nice though. Kind of like this one. It's got like that spooky circus vibe. And the sub bass, the synth. It's got those Drake vibes. Master Hex, Master Hex, Master Hex. Can you please make a proposal for me? And then the drums. Anyways, that's hearsay. Oh, I got a funny ass song. This one I made recently. I got you, Dan the man. I got you, Mr. Brees. Mr. Brees. The song's pretty jokes. Can the devs do something? 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 I overinvested, I got a little greedy, it's a lot. I was just hoping I get some green up in my pocket. I'm going crazy, feel like my pocket's getting fucked. Please, man, make the price go up. I'm just a useless shitbag scrolling through Twitter. I'm not productive. I wake up at 11 a.m. every day and I'm playing Fortnite every day. Mountain Dew every day. I'm just useless. I am a victim. I want you to make my life better. Helicopter money, government checks. So NFT JPEG, I just want it. Don't start shit unless you gonna finish it. Ain't no excuses round here, no bitchin' shit. Can't be sitting around pecking crumbs, pigeon shit. Get my Popeyes going on, spinach shit. Spinach shit, beat switch, finish him. Bitch, get the coffin, I just killed the shit. Switching, breaking angles, kill my ops like Django. Play my shit, they get rid of lit. We just landed in Costa Rica, So yeah, I got some shit coming. This is just for the fun. This is just stuff on my I do in my spare time, just as like a hobby. It's not Franken work. I don't do this on company hours. What else do I have here? Mexico. But yeah, just experimenting, spinach shit. So if you're saying if I blare these songs, if I blast these songs in my car, I will pull baddies, without a doubt. No doubt, bro. No doubt about that. Yeah, anyways. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it at there, Franken fam. I appreciate y'all's time. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Later today, I'll be live on Twitter doing a space, continuing the conversation, doing an AMA. So if y'all want to ask any questions about the projects, about anything, we'll just be chatting, talk about the markets, maybe go a little bit deeper on DAOs, maybe go a little bit deeper on even NFT music. So we'll have a conversation there. I might bring a guest on, I might not. It might just be a little chill vibe with the community. So if you want to tune in later, please do. Otherwise, that's everything from me. I appreciate the Franken fam. Love you all so very much. Thank you for your time. Thanks for swinging by, showing support, showing love. Like I said, we're gaining momentum. Our sales on Frankenpunks are up 300%. So there's a lot of buys that are happening now, which is great. We're not satisfied with it. We still, we're aiming for the freaking moon. We're doing everything that we can. The Franken monsters are coming. You guys have been seeing the art that's being put out. It looks fucking awesome. So the reveal is coming. The DAO full launch is coming. A lot of great things are coming for Punksville. I still think it's a really reasonable price to get into the project for what you get, right? The IP rights, the opportunities that we're going to bring in through the CryptoPunks, and then the DAO and all the assets that lie there. I think it's a completely fair value proposition. So anyways, that's it from me. Appreciate you guys. Go make some gains, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Biceps Dan here, as always. And that's a wrap. That's a wrap-a-reno. I hope you guys have a great weekend with your friends, family. Hope you get some helicopter money to buy some JPEGs. You know what I'm saying? And if you have any ideas on what I should do in terms of content, if you have any content suggestions, DM me. My DMs are open on Discord, and I highly recommend get involved with the DAO proposals in our Discord as well. Go and submit some proposals there. I think we have a guideline on. Yeah, new to the forums channel, check our guide. Oh no, fuck, that's Discord. If you need help, like setting up a proposal or how it should be set up, you can ping one of our mods. But just get dirty. Just get dirty in there. Read through stuff. Post your ideas. All ideas are welcome. The more, the merrier. And that's a wrap. So appreciate you guys very much. And I will see you later today on Twitter. DAO just moved into a new house today. Oh shit, congratulations, yo. No worries, man. I hope you have a smooth move in, and congrats on getting into maybe it's a new city, new country, but yeah, congrats on the new home. Bye 3D Punks. Shout out to 3D Punks. I'm a sweep right now. Jasper, my G. I mean, I'm holding 59 Franken Punks. I recently airdropped some to some new collectors, but I'm well stacked up. But I might scoop some as well. But I've been stacking up FPs. I got 59 Franken Punks and I have 50 something vials. So I am Franken to the F up. Alrighty, love you guys. Take care, yo. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And toot a little toot.
Whoa. New project. I bang with my homies, I love it. Get the gang and the homies in the rocket. Then we met on this bitch, you can't stop it. Ice cold, bear market. Pull up with the gang, new project. Then we met, they can't stop shit. You can't stop shit. Bitch, we poppin'. Pass the ball like a Stockton. Homie, I just got the east, I'm stocked in. You the swap, yeah, we swapped it. Then we mend the shit, yeah, we poppin'. Danny boy gotta watch him, cause he going up to the top, yeah. Independent like I'm Hobson. You don't get it, man, you can't relate. You drop by when the shit's too late. Spam market, it been fucking my mental. I know that shit is worth the wait. All that smoke in my feet, I fade. Another hoes striking pose fade. Pop toast FOMO, I fade. Y'all don't get it anymore, okay? Come and fuck with me, but you got to be cautious. Man, it's nuts to me how they rug then go talk shit. I've had enough of these thoughts, make me nauseous. Put her ass on the Twitter, guess she loved those comments. I guess she loved those commas. I ain't knocking on your grind. I've been gone for a minute now, so I ain't trying to waste time. Other guys spend a couple hours just to get a fucking reply from you. I'm not that type of guy, no. Hila shawty to my slide.